podcast. Today we are on the sofa with Mr. Rob Haley. I've known Rob for quite a while now. It's actually probably the first time we've socialised without being out together. So today's guest might be one of the most connected guys you've never heard of. He runs a WhatsApp network with over 350 girls, has connections that can get you private jets, hotels and restaurants across Europe, and he's plugged into the Formula One scene in Monaco and Abu Dhabi. If you need access in Marbella, Ibiza, Manchester, London, or even the hottest spots in Dubai, chances are he knows someone who can make it happen. He runs a 360 camera booth business, somehow turned pretty girl privilege into a business model, and the craziest part, he still works a 9 to 5. So today we're talking networking, access, and how we build connections most people only see through Instagram. So Rob, firstly, welcome to the podcast, bro.
What an intro. What an intro. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. My very first podcast. So.
So you've never done a podcast before?
No, I've done one, but it's during COVID, and it was over Zoom call, which is completely different to this.
Who is Rob Haley?
Right, cool. So when it started, where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start like before everything or?
Right, so before what you was doing now, who was Rob Haley? What made you want to start the 360 group with the girls? What made you want to build these connections in Dubai and across Europe and things like that?
So I kind of just fell into it, to be honest. So basically, I had a 360 camera booth. I still do that. I still have them, and that's very female heavy. Like you don't get many men getting on it to have a boogie, do you? So then I obviously built up a network from there, become friends with a lot of girls, and a restaurant approached me saying, we'd like you to come down, bring the girls, we want to do a little promo video if you don't mind coming, and we'll give you free food, free drink. I was like, that's a bit I don't normally do that, but yeah. So like I thought, well, yeah, go on, I'll do it. I asked 6 girls that I'm quite close with. Ended up going there, and from there it's just it just went because the video for that guy went really good. He got what he wanted. The girls had a good time on the day, and then from there I got introduced to one of his relatives that owns another place a couple of miles down the road. Done the same thing for him, but then it grew into what it is now, which I don't want to go too far forward without you asking me the question. But yeah, it's that's pretty how the 360 group started. I had 7 girls in the group. 7.
And
now I'm just shy of 400. So,
massive improvement.
Yeah.
So obviously on the last episode with the boys versus girls, we had a debate about whether boys and girls could be friends. Obviously I've known you for a while. You have got a lot of girl mates.
Yeah.
Does that? I don't know. What's that like?
My opinion. I think it's good. It's good to have a load of girl mates. I won't lie. It's good because as a man, it teaches you what you need to know. I don't care if some people think having a load of girl mates is a bit like
red flag.
Don't believe in it. In my relationship side of things, it doesn't really help me. But other than that, having a load of girls like to be friends with, you learn so much. You learn about like relationships, how you want to be, what you want to do. You learn so much, and it gets you in so many doors.
So it's almost like a different insight into different opportunities.
Yeah, and I find, like, I'm not gonna lie, I find the more I've befriended all these girls is basically I've been dating the ones that they've introduced me to. So, like, if anything, it helps me out anyway, being friends with loads of girls.
Have you been in a relationship since doing the 360 group? A solid, serious one?
I wouldn't say a solid one. Couple months.
Couple of months.
Did
it's
it
whether they
Did it have an impact on it, or?
It didn't. I just feel like it's crap on my side because I'm quite a jealous person,
Right.
and for me to if the shoe was on the other foot, it'd be a bit annoying to me.
Right.
But I'm learning. I've said this to a few people. I'm learning not to be that guy. Like the trust is being there because I think, hang on, she knows what I do.
Yeah.
Like I can't be doing that. Like
What do you think of girls' perspective of that? Is that so? Say like you was in a relationship. So I don't know. Say like we get summer out of the way. It comes to like winter time. Obviously you're just starting building up your own house.
yeah.
Just in that as well. So say like you was to get into a relationship with someone that was going quite serious. Would you expect them to allow you to carry on doing the 360?
I would do, but at first they've just got to realise it's purely just work related.
Yeah.
Like, don't get it wrong, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship.
It's your business at the end of the day.
Yeah,
you don't want to stop your business, your work, because of that. So it's. Yeah.
It's a bit of a catch-22. So I can start seeing someone, and they most of the time they know what I do anyway because they've met me out. So that brings them to me anyway. So they kind of know the deal. And if they don't want me doing it anymore, I've got to think 6-7 months down the line. Are you still going to be here? And I've lost all what I've just built over the last 4 years, or is it? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it worth it?
What would you? Obviously, I've known you for a while. We all have like the same sort of circle of mates. But what do you think boys' perspective? What's the word? Perspective. Perspective. What do you think of boys' perspective
On me?
is of Rob Haley? Yeah. But I like you. Like I rate you highly.
I
but
appreciate
obviously-
that, brother.
Yeah, I've just met him today.
Yeah, so I've had a few people think, like, I've not had many men complain of what I do. They all want my job.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Like, but men are men. So, they're like, I've not had many men. I've had a few boyfriends.
That was going to be my next question. Have you had any of the girls' boyfriends come to you and?
I've had a few, but then they realise, oh, he's actually with 17 girls, not just
one.
my bird.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like I can be in a restaurant and it'll be me and 10 girls all eating dinner, having a good time, drinking. So really, can you subsidize? Like, am I talking to just your girl? I don't think I am. Like,
and I'm guessing you're all there as a business as well. It's not that sort of setting where it's just for 10 girls and everything. It's very professional.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's very professional.
What's like the business perspective of it? So obviously you've got these connections, but what's your gain out of it, if you don't mind me asking?
I love networking
Yeah.
and being sociable. Sociable to me, like, if you're indoors all day, what are you doing? Like, you're just wasting life.
Yeah.
So for me to connect with as many people as I can, meet you boys through doing what I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm here today through what I do. Networking wise, can get you anywhere. Like, you network and the money will come. Do you know what I mean? So I've had people put me in rooms where I'm thinking, I don't actually belong here, so I don't know what I'm doing. But like, and still this day, with what I do, with like taking the girls out, organising trips and whatnot, and like people ask me, Rob, can you sort me out some models to go to, I don't know, Ibiza to do a video shoot? Yeah, sure. Like, I'm a promoter, but I'm concierge, and I'm a PA. That's like, or a PR.
Yeah.
What of girls with like social influence?
Not even influence,
Oh,
just
really?
pretty girls. I've got some girls, pretty girl privilege. So I've got some girls in there with like 200 followers. But
Really?
I've got some girls
Okay.
in there with 200 followers, 200,000 followers.
Yeah.
So it's not about their following with me as such. That's where the PR stops. But it's like, if you want to fill a room at an event, and I can be a gap filler. I'll invite whoever I've got in the group. If they want to come out, there's no pressure. Like, I'm not forcing anyone to come out. All I do is put it in the chat and say, look, I've got this available. You want to come along? Put you on the guest list. I've got a shop girl job that someone's looking for. If you want to earn some money, shout me. I'll send you the details. You can go. With some of the events, they do promo videos. Majority of them, I'm probably behind it.
So it's almost like an agency as well.
It is, but I don't manage anyone because I'm lazy. I couldn't think of anything worse than managing.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy what you do?
I do. Yeah.
So I want to touch back on something earlier. Did you ever think it was going to get to this point? Is this what you wanted to do, or when you had the 360 camera business, or was it just that you didn't want to do?
You know what? It's like a switch that clicked in me, where the 360 camera booth was doing good. It still does good, but I don't do events no more. So I go full on weddings. Now I've got also someone that goes there for me to do it. I've employed someone, so I don't have to touch that anymore. And that's the sort of thing that I want to do, and I want to progress. Where with this, I want to offer opportunity for other people. So for the girls, for instance, I've been making this website for God knows how long, but where I've been so busy going in and out, I want to make a website where the girls can earn money from the website, get their commission, and it'll be whatever on it. Like I don't know, like a boyfriend jumper with a pink logo. Like if they can earn 50% commission, and I'm earning 30% commission off of the 100% which is there, 20 to make it whatever, then they're earning a lot more than me. But I've got 350 girls doing the same thing. So kind of like a TikTok. What TikTok's doing at the moment, where they're not taking from the creators, they're taking from the product.
Yeah. So it was one business and then led into another business.
Yeah. I just, like I said, I just fell into it, and then I ended up getting a few more restaurants. Then I got into the events with the guest list. Now the good thing with me, I can go with a Mayfair promoter, for instance. With a Mayfair promoter, they've got one club that they can go to. Probably some of them have probably got two, whatever. But with me, I don't do that end of it. So I can, where I've got the network, I can say, look, I know someone I trust, and you'll be looked after. So I can send you to that promoter. You'll have your night. You know how it all works. Like they get a bottle of drink or whatever. They have a good time. They have birthday celebrations. But I'm sort of like a middleman as it.
Yeah.
Is it like a toxic environment within promoters?
Yes.
It is.
I think
from boy promoters.
Is there a lot of competition?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's competition. I feel like it's healthy competition. Like for me, I've got no competition because I don't. If you Googled it, I don't think anyone's doing what I'm doing in the UK. So
really,
I just don't see anyone.
I go out a lot. Like I do go out a lot every Saturday. I'm pretty much going out, which needs to stop, to be honest. But there is a lot of promoters out there. Like I've had a few message me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Say, we'll offer you this, bring down a group of people. But I think what you're doing correctly is nowadays with nightclubs and venues, they're not interested in boys. They're really not.
No.
Because like even, what was it?
You can't even go out as a big group of people if there's the same number of boys as girls.
Yeah.
Nowadays you've always got to have more girls in the group.
Yeah.
If they're going out with.
And that's where I sort of thrive as such, because I've got the network of girls there, and I've friended most of them. Like they trust in me, so I'd only, if I was to connect them with someone else, I'd have to trust them. Because I again, going back to it, I'd like to be like professional when I'm not around,
Mm.
or even when I'm around. So
obviously I saw the other day, a couple of your girls were out in Ibiza, I believe. It might have been Dubai actually. And obviously they had tables and things like that, but you weren't there.
no,
So all they have to do, they just have to message you and say, Rob, what can you sort out for me? and things
literally
like that.
at the time I'm at now, that's when like the concierge side of things come through, where they're like, Rob, do you know anyone who's got a yacht that I can hire, or like any way I can get a discount? Because most of the time, if you ask, girls get
Yeah,
discounts.
yeah,
Like,
of course they do.
I don't care what anyone says, you get a couple of pretty girls, they're gonna get discounts. So with that, like I've got people, obviously loads of people that we all know that moved to Dubai, and they're all in the same sort of avenue of work. So they're all in nightlife or restaurants or stuff like that. So I just go back to my old roots. Like I've known these people for years. Like I'm 34 in April. I've known like my Dubai people there. I've known since I was like 18, 19. So
Is that all just through networking, like?
all just through meeting people.
Right.
Like I feel like I've been in the right place at the right time for quite a few times, and I'm not. I would hope so, but I'm not one to. I'm not a fighter, and two, I'm quite. If you say hello to me, I'm going to say hello. But if you don't say hello to me, I'm still going to say hello. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't shy away from it. I'll connect with anyone. I'll talk to anyone. I've got no qualms with anyone. So yeah, it's just like I feel like if you ain't like that, you can't do the promoting or concierge. You've got to be
A very sociable person.
sociable. Yeah.
It is true, because obviously we were talking about earlier before we started filming, we were Full Park yesterday. So obviously I went to Full Park yesterday, and if I just went there and just went on the rides and just didn't network or didn't talk to people, like my mates at the end of the day were getting fed up with me, because every single person that we spoke to,
Yeah.
I mentioned the podcast. Oh, what car you got a podcast? Oh, I'll come onto the podcast.
Yeah.
And then all my pals are like, oh mate, can we just go on a ride? Like, why are you talking to this person? Why are you talking to that person?
Yeah.
But what they don't realise is you can't build a business without networking. And
Yeah.
I think you've carried the point perfectly. If I'm going to venues and going to events, you have to network and talk to people.
Well, this is the thing, and with that Full Park, you said to me, obviously, we know who organised it, but it wasn't open to the public, was it? But where have you got there? Through other people, like meeting other people, and then that's just how it works. Like this year, Christmas time, I got invited. I won't say the team, but I got invited to footballers' Christmas parties, like actual,
Really?
like the actual
Wow.
club. Like, Rob, can you you can come along, bring some girls, we'll put them all on guest list.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes down to that, it don't sound good, but it's just gap filling at the end of the day.
That's another thing. Like, what can you offer then? Like, you say that you can speak to someone in Dubai and get a yacht and everything. So what other things can you sort out?
Yeah,
for
so
people?
basically, private jets. I've got a website that was given to me by someone in the F1 space. And basically this website sells per seat. So
Okay.
for me to sell per seat, basically you'll be paying a quarter if less of the price. So I can, and that's all over Europe. So say a jet to Paris is 8,000, 9,000. I can do it for 500. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Okay.
I'm selling per seat. There might be other
Yeah,
strangers on that.
You're
on
not
that.
chartering the plane, you're chartering the seat.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Exactly
if I ever get a girlfriend in the future, and I'd be like, babe, do you want to fly?
Do you wanna go
fly
to
Paris? She'll be like,
Bring
who
Rob
we,
up.
yeah, who we flying with? No, I've got us a private jet.
Yeah.
Mate, that's like,
It's
10-10.
Call me when you want a good date. That's what it is.
10-10.
But with that, and then F1, that was last time I got involved in that was 2023, and I found that like someone see me host a party, see what I do, like, and at this time I only had probably 50, 60 in the group.
Mm.
See what I do, and they was like, I've seen your socials. We work in the F1 space. We get a yacht every year. But the way that, the insight of that is mad. So basically, they don't own the yacht. They rent the yacht for however much, and then they get sponsors in to then pay for that rental, and then the money that they get is from the tickets, and then obviously they earn from the weekend tickets, and then they can invite whoever they want. That's where I come in, and they're like, we can sponsor like you and 4 to come in, and it just makes it look better, doesn't it? So
Why do you think venues are so particular on filling their event up with girls?
because boys wouldn't be at the venues if there weren't any girls. So
But then obviously the girls, these venues don't allow many boys to come in. So most of the time the ratio is like 70 girls, 30 boys.
So,
but wouldn't girls then think, well, where are all the boys at?
So with that, obviously, I don't know if you guys are on dating apps, but I'm not on any dating apps now. And the thing is, with that, I'm not going to get into it, but it's like a status thing. So if you got 50 girls in a club, say, or a room, whatever, in this room, and you've got 10 lads, the ratio for the girl side, they don't see it like that. They've walked in, they've not even acknowledged, to them there's only 10 guys in the room, but they haven't acknowledged the waiter, the guy holding the door open for them. They only see what they want to see.
Okay.
And obviously boys or men, they will spend money because they want to be that guy, you know what I mean? And that's where it comes in. So for instance, with the promotional videos, the men see on social that, look, this bar or this club has got these sort of women, we'll go there, we'll book a table there. There's them spending their money.
They've already got the money beforehand, before even buying drinks at the place, because they've already bought the table.
Yeah, so, but that's the other thing with me. I get so many requests where like, oh Rob, I'm having a house party, or oh Rob, I've got a table here, can you bring your girls? I don't know who you're with, and for me to do that,
it's a lot of trust.
I know you, because obviously you're talking to me, but I don't know who you're with. I can't be sending girls to you and there's no trust there. So if I'm going to do it, it's going to be professional, work with the owners of the venues. Like, I don't do any house parties. Like, if a girl wants to go to a house party, just nip me up, like you invite. I have no.
Are you talking about like I don't really want to mention him, to be honest, because everything that's going on at the moment. To say like big influencers, when they throw house parties, like asking, oh, can you fill the room with girls and things like that. That's
I just ignore that.
Good.
I think there's more stress and there's more worry because there's so many more people.
Well, the thing is, it's because I'm third party in it.
If anything goes wrong, it lands on you.
It comes back on me.
Yeah, of course it does.
So, like, it's just not something. If someone says, "Oh, Rob, I'm having a house party. There's going to be cameras. There's this guy," and I know obviously what they're about and what they do, then I'll be like, "Yeah, no, I can't do that." So, but most of the time they go past me. If they want to go past me, they can.
Would you ever bring your skills and what you do and bring another boy on board? Or teach some, not exactly your thing, but do you want to start promoting this to other people to get involved, or is it your niche that you don't
The
want
thing is, like, no, I'm not jealous, but it takes time. Like, I've only just got, like, I've been doing it 4 years now, so that's 100 girls a year in my chat.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that's like a big thing, but like, it's took some time to get that sort of network together.
It's taking effort.
Yeah, and even getting the restaurants. Like, for every 10 restaurants that I either email or get in touch with, probably 2 of them are the only, like 2 of them come out of that 10. So
Yeah.
if someone wants to do it, they can do it, but how they're going to get started and where they're going to start is beyond, like, I don't know.
Was it a slow process at the start? So obviously how long have I known you now? Maybe about a year and a half.
Year and a
But
half.
since I've known you for a year and a half, all I've seen is that, fuck me, pop it, Rob's doing this, Rob's
But
doing
that's
that.
only because over the last 2 years is when it started kicking off, because I've got more opportunities. So obviously I've got more restaurants to go to. I've got more events that I can enter. Even down to, like, I can just, if someone asks me, oh Rob, if they're too lazy, they can just say, Rob, can you book me this, this and this? Yeah, sure. But that's where the concierge side of things comes in. So, but I know these people where I can get it at a good discount. I obviously pocket some money from it, and then I pass it on to them. It's fully done. It's for someone to get into it straight away. I don't see it
Don't see that.
unless they've got a massive following
Yeah.
and they've already got the network that they can put a post out there on their story and be like, Bosh, I've got this, go to a restaurant and it'll all kick off there. That's probably the only way, but other than that I don't see it.
So you don't run events yourself as such, you are more just the middleman for other events?
Yeah, pretty much. The only parties I do are Rob's Christmas parties.
That looked like it went off. Right?
Yeah.
Rob's Christmas party, and I've got one on my birthday.
Okay, so it's like, but they're
So
your,
it's just
like
my
your
personal. I just put my name to it because they're
Yeah.
my personal. They're like it's yeah.
So would you go into doing events, like proper events, or would you
I
stay?
think you don't need to. No, I don't think you do.
I'll be perfectly honest, and people might not like this, but I don't see a future in it, to be honest.
Fair, okay.
In
No,
regards to
like-
what?
In regards of, like, for instance, nightclubs, not bars, not like shisha lounges, what we're in now. Nightclubs alone, before COVID, we had 1,700 nightclubs before COVID. Now we come to this year, we've got just under 700, I think,
Wow.
and that's venues.
Yeah.
So with that, you think, like, I'm seeing the age now of everyone's live on TikTok. No one wants, I can't go out. I'm
You
going
put a
live on
story,
TikTok.
yeah.
I
You
did.
put a story
I
up
did
like
because
that
it's
the other day.
frustrating because it's like at the same time, like you do your thing, but it's like back in the day when people used to moan that, like, boys or men playing PlayStation or something like that, they're melting away. This is what's happening on this side of things now. Like, obviously they're getting money for it, and it's like the new trend, but they're not. There's no social side of it.
No.
There is to an extent, but
Right, so Rob, obviously I've known you for a while now. Every time I see you, mate, like you're leveling up. I'll be honest, like it's level after level. You seem happy. Whether that's a cover up on social media, I don't think it is, because every time I see you out, you're happy. You've got good people around you. Obviously on the broadcast, sometimes we do go into things like men's mental health, because I feel like men's mental health is a massive thing nowadays. I made a story about it the other day on Instagram. But obviously my question to you is has life always been the life that I've seen Rob Haley, or have you had times where mental health has dragged you back and things like that?
yeah. So at the moment, I'm good. My health's as good as it can be. Obviously, I'm out and about socialising, networking, but yeah, that's why I agreed to come on, really, because obviously I know you said it was like to do with mental health and stuff, and it wasn't always like this. Like 26 years old, let's go further back. Like 11 years old, I had appendicitis, so it burst. I had poison I was doctors said to my mum and dad that I was like probably 24 hours.
My brother went through the same thing.
Appendicitis.
It burst.
Burst.
And had matter of hours for surgery and everything. Yeah.
So
24 hours for what though?
Because it would have killed me because of obviously the poison in the chest. So I had that at 11, and then fast forward to me at 26, I had a heart bypass, and that was just because of lifestyle, eating the wrong stuff, not doing anything, not being sociable. I had anxiety, depression at that time. Like even after the operation that I had it, because it took about a year to diagnose, it was hard because I couldn't do what I used to do. Like I couldn't lift what I used to lift. I couldn't walk somewhere. I was in a wheelchair for a little while. I'm a very like family sort of guy, so for me to be in hospital for 3 weeks for a heart bypass, because it was only supposed to be a week, and then I got infected. I had an infection, so it ended up being 3 weeks. But this was over Christmas and New Year's, and for that to be over Christmas and New Year's for me is like quite a sore one, because I love, like, that's just pure family, isn't it, Doug? So yeah, for me that was kind of me at rock bottom when I was there. I wanted to go home. I was gonna sign out every time, like sign me out of the hospital, and then after, obviously time heals, I left what I had in the previous life. I started eating well, obviously because I have to. I don't drink that much now. I hardly drink. You won't ever see me stumbling. You won't ever see me stumbling.
Yeah, Rob's seen me in some bad situations. I'll be real.
So yeah, so now, like I'm healthier, like I'm living better, I'm earning a good amount of money, so I'm in a good way. Like social couldn't be better, but I love it. I love meeting new people. I love being on things like this with you guys. Like I've met you today, and you're a solid guy. Like it can be hard sometimes because your social battery don't last that long. Like
did you get like tiredness and things like that from it?
Yeah, so last year, obviously I don't do it this year because I've chose not to. But last year I was out. I'd be at dinner Wednesday nights, Thursday nights. I'd be out Friday at an event, then I'd be out Saturday for an event. If it's bank holiday, I'd be out Sunday. So you're looking at like 4 days, 3 days, like non-stop.
Every week?
Yeah, like I'm drinking.
Was that heavy drinking?
Not heavy drinking, but enough for me to be like, oh, I need to slow down.
And it's like the amount as well, because it could be 4 or 5 days as well.
Yeah, so I'd get to Saturday, I'd go out. Sunday, I'd not talk to anyone because I'd be
hibernated,
like done. My phone would be on do not disturb. Monday, I'd have to get up at 6 because I still work.
Yeah.
So Monday to Friday, I'm still working.
What's your 9 to 5 now?
I work for a printing supplier.
Okay.
So I've been there 16 years this year.
Printing as in?
Printing, you know, like flyers that come through your door that you don't want.
Yeah.
We deliver the products to make that.
So if obviously for our relaunch party that's coming up.
For pop-up banners.
Yeah. I want one of that. Alright, cool. See, network. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Network,
so I've been with them 16 years, and
so all of this is sort of like a side hustle then.
It is. My bread and butter is my Monday to Friday. It keeps me grounded, and it sort of like I can't lose sort of thing because I've got that job.
Yeah, you've still got a normal life as such, like 9 to 5 life and everything, and then
the funny
everything else
thing
is all on the side.
Like the people at my job, probably not a clue because I don't have them on socials.
No.
So they don't know what
they're
you're
like,
doing.
they're just
Cool,
Rob
mate. I reckon if they did,
like,
I reckon if they did, they'd be like, what's going on?
some of them do. Some
It's
of
not
them
a
do.
bad thing as well.
Some of
like,
them do and they love it, but some of them.
Do you try and keep the two different lifestyles separate?
You know what? For the first time, I collided both my lives. So I brought my mum for dinner here for Mother's Day, but it's the first time that I thought, actually, this is like colliding now because I can bring my mum to a restaurant, all because of what I've done. Like me, my sister, my mum, my niece, my nephew, my brother-in-law, we all just come here, didn't have to pay for a thing.
Wow.
So it's one life helps the other life as well, and
It
there's
can,
balance between
it can do, but I never collided them together, like because I can.
reaping the benefits of one lifestyle from the
I
other
am
one.
now,
Yeah.
I am now. But the next step for me, I want to take it more abroad. I want to take it into like a sponsorship sort of vibe where I can find someone to look. We can promote your brand. I'll find the certain like following because obviously everyone needs following. So if the brand wants following, that's what I have to stick by. So I find them the following. They support the trip, and then we literally plaster it everywhere. Obviously, if you want us to wear a pink hat with your name on, whatever, we'll do whatever. And then I've got more opportunities to give to the girls that are working alongside me, and I can invite other people along to work with this brand, and it'll benefit you, and then the brand gets to benefit, you guys get to benefit. So yeah, like I was saying to you guys, like find a sponsor if you're gonna blow this up now. So if you're gonna work hard, find a little sponsor somewhere, and it helps everyone out, don't it? So
do you think you'll ever get to a point where you can set the 9 to 5 off? Do you want it? Obviously, do you want it to get to a point where you
that's
set
the
the
other
9
thing.
to 5 off?
Do you want to leave?
Or are you happy with just having extra money in your pocket?
Yeah, to be fair, I'd have nothing to do Monday to Friday in the daytime, and I'm more like, I get itchy fingers, so
Yeah.
Can't just sit at home and do nothing. You have to keep doing something.
I'll just add on to what I'm doing if I do that. So yeah, with that, I stay where I am, and I'll do what I do, and then if I need to leave, I will, but I don't need to. So.
Would you ever start a business in what you're doing because you've been doing it for so long, and you've got all about knowledge now? Is that something? Start a business in it and run your own business?
What side?
In the 9 to 5 sort of
No,
style?
I've
No?
got no.
No interest.
None. So my dad's my manager.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So anyone above that don't really tell me what to do as such. So it's like a comfort as such. Because like I said, I'm quite family, even though it don't see me on socials because I don't post them. But I am very family guy.
Orientated. So obviously you said you're a very family orientated person. Obviously you just got your own house.
Yeah.
Do you want children in the future? Do you want to get married in the future? Is that going to collide with what your work's doing now? Like,
so
where do you see it all happening?
I would, yeah, but it's got to be with the right girl.
That supports what you're doing.
Don't support what I'm doing, understands what I do.
I like it.
So because it's totally two different things. You can support it, but you might not like it, or you could understand what it is and benefit with it with me.
With you as a
Because
partnership.
I've invited them out before, like, come out with me and the girls, and they're like, yeah, all right, sweet. But the girls love it. Girls love socialising. Look at girls' toilets, for instance. Girls meet.
No, it's true.
Girls meet other girls and
girls'
they're
toilet,
instantly friends. Like with that chat group that I've got, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but like I've made so many. I can see that these girls wouldn't know these girls unless they was in the group. Like, and now I see them all on, like they're on live together on TikTok, and like it's baffling because I think, how did you? Actually, that's how they know each other. But yeah, so it's like I love it because I feel like I love being a middleman. If you're a middleman and you're good at sales, not that I'm the best at sales, but if you're good at sales and you got that middleman mentality, you can beat anyone.
If you could say from now until next year, what's the one thing you want to achieve? Also, I just see that you've got now contacts in Las Vegas as well.
Yes, got Vegas now. So
Vegas is a very exciting place.
yeah, I've been there twice, like previously.
Yeah, I've just come back.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So yeah, now I've got Vegas. So but that's the thing. It just gives me more opportunity to help others. So if someone's like, oh, I want to go to Vegas, but I don't actually know what I'm like where to start. Yeah, sweet. I'll help. I'll book it all for you.
With having all the connections in the different countries, are all the girls that are in your chat all English, or are some of them based out in?
As in, they live in different places.
They live in.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of girls live in Dubai.
Okay.
I've got Manchester. I've got quite a few up there that can like want to go to restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just making it larger. Like it's mostly London, Surrey, Essex, Hertfordshire, Kent. That's majority.
So would you ever broad out to like America and run the same sort of thing, but bring in American girls into it as well?
My sort of.
Is there anyone doing what you're doing now over in America?
This is what I was about to say. So what I do is you'll find a lot more people in America doing
That's
it.
what I was going to say. America seems a lot more this sort of thing. Like, people in America thrive off that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I'm like, if I go to America, I'm a little fish in a big pond.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of these queues that some of these promoters are doing, and they're nuts. And I get questions for I've run 30, 40 girls to an event before, and they're like, what the hell's going on? Like, how have you done that? But then you go to Miami, and you've got like 200.
Yeah.
You got 200 in a queue. Where they all go? Like, how you getting that? Like, it baffles me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's where I've got my that's what I've sort of copied and pasted.
Oh, is that what you took inspiration from someone that's doing it in America?
That and content. I love making content, as in like videos and stuff. So this is why I've got someone involved to sort of film me instead of me filming everyone else.
Wow.
So now I've got like a cameraman and such.
Because now you're the face of it.
So now I
If you're
can
on the
kind of
camera
be
with
involved in it. Do you know what I mean? So I can build my own personal brand a bit more, because I think you build your personal brand, you can take it anywhere. No one will follow your. For instance, this podcast. Everyone follows you guys for you. They'll support the podcast, but you won't have.
They're supporting the people, not.
They're supporting you, not the company.
Yeah.
Same with me. Like people rely on me because I'm reliable. Like I can most of the time get you what you need to get to. But it's growing my personal brand instead of I've got the 360 brand, but nowhere near as many people know about it.
I've just realised, it's come to my head, so you had the 360 camera. Your group is 360, like
so
360
a lot of people call it 3060,
but it's 360.
But it's 360.
I like it. No, I like that. I really fucking like that. I've literally just clocked. I've known you for like a year and a half, and I've just clocked where that name
So, as a kid, so where all this comes from, so you're probably gonna know where this has come from now. So, as a kid, I used to play PlayStation. Used to snipe all the time.
Modern Warfare 2, 360, no scope.
So then I got a
360
360 camera booth. I thought, just everyone's naming it 360 as in the numbers.
360, yeah.
For their 360 camera booth. So I put in letters 360 events, and then from there, obviously, I thought, well, I want to keep it at the time when I only had like 10 to 7 girls in the group. I wanted to keep it like close knit because it was relative. The girls were coming from there to there, so I named it 360.
I like it. I can't believe it's taken. That's how slow I am. It took me a year and a half to realise that.
No, so many people say Why did you name it 36T?
Yeah.
But they don't know.
360, yeah.
They don't know the camera booth side of it, and they don't know like the previous before that. So it's like, yeah, that's where it come from. But I don't, to be honest, everyone knows it as me now, which is where I wanted it to go. So everyone, instead of messaging the 360 group Instagram, they message me.
Oh, have you got a 360 Instagram
I have
page?
got one,
I didn't even know you had it.
But that's exactly it. There we
No, I
go.
didn't.
So
No,
a lot of the
I
girls that
just
join the group, obviously it comes up on suggested
Yeah.
that that must be related to it, and Rob follows it or whatever. So a lot of people who join follow it. But other than that, I only join collab posts on it. Other than that, you won't see it otherwise.
Do you like having your face behind it? So obviously people message I'm guessing it's your personal Instagram now about it all.
I think if I didn't, I don't think it'll work the same.
Okay.
I'd be, because you know how nonchalant like the Mayfair promoters are, some of them like you
need to get your face out there.
I think if you want to
I feel like if you show yourself getting involved with it as your business and you actually doing it yourself, it works better, it promotes it more as well.
Well, that's what I'm saying, personal brand.
Yeah.
Everyone for someone that's met you, they'll support your t-shirt brand because they've met you and they like you. Do you know what I mean? Not saying you've got a t-shirt brand, but this is like, it's just an example. Doing what I do, like the people that, if I approach the people that I know under my 360 group Instagram, they might not know that's me.
No.
So they'll just ignore it.
You need to though, because like even now, like I had the pod over a year ago and gave it up for a bit, but that year and a half that I was away from it, no one referred to me as, oh, that's the broadcast, like he's not easy to go with the broadcast. But now I've got it back again, it's popping on socials. Yesterday people just come up to me and they won't even call me Kai, but just saying, oh, you're the broadcast boy, you're the one who's got the podcast.
But that's because
I've put my
you've been
face
pushing
behind
it on your personal Instagram. So whoever follows you, now saying, oh, he runs a podcast.
I think if you've got people who support you as a person as well, they're going to support the other things that you do as well.
Of course. No, I think it's like, if you want to get yourself out there in that world, in any aspects, like doing podcasts and stuff like that, I think you need to just be out there.
Yeah, so this isn't my actual job. My job is a performer.
Yeah.
So when I post on socials, I have to post what I'm like, my personality and everything like that, because then that's how I book jobs. That's how producers find me. They might like what I do for shows and everything, but then they also employ me as a person as well, like what I can bring. So you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to show exactly what you are and how you are and everything.
It's the best way to be, I think, personally. It's how the world's going, so it's all socials now, isn't it? So networking, phones.
Yeah.
It's mad.
So social media can be so fake, but then actually when you meet someone in person, that's when you find out what they're fully like.
This is the thing with me. Obviously, I get more jobs because of I've got. I feel like reason I've got loads of girls on my Instagram. Is because then people, restaurants, stuff like that will see that.
Yeah.
Like the very first one I got, see me with the 360 and loads of girls in it. They click on my profile, they instantly message me saying, oh, they're either intrigued on what I do, or they know what I do and they'll message me saying, oh, do you wanna work together, team up, do whatever.
Have you had a lot of people question what you do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been.
It's bound to happen though, innit?
Oh yeah.
Of course it is. Even before I knew Rob, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
But that's the thing with it, and that's why I get a lot more. Going back to making the girls friends, I get a lot more interaction and relationships out of girls because I'm around pretty girls. So they're always like thinking, oh, what's he got? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on there?
So, Rob, honestly, thank you so much, bro, for joining us on the podcast. It's actually been nice to sit down and talk with you today, rather than just being out with each other. And yeah, thank you for coming to the Broadcast podcast.
No
man.
worries,
Really
boys.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you for
Thank
talking
you.
about everything as
It's
well.
nice meeting you, and
Nice meeting
it's
you.
like it's nice that we can have like deep conversations.
Yeah,
We-
of course.
We're always around loud music, so
Very,
it's not
very
like
loud
we can't
music.
hear. We could probably have a conversation, but we wouldn't understand a word we're saying.
Couldn't get into depth like that.
No,
today.
definitely not.
And also thank you for Taru, lovely venue today over in Essex, hosting the podcast. We appreciate you guys as well. Guys, that's the end of our special episode of the Broadcast podcast. Keep tuning in, keep supporting. Obviously we're filming like behind decks next week. Very much looking forward to that. But yeah, keep following, keep liking our content, and yeah, catch you on the next one.